Let's look at how to pronounce vowel as in good book. It's a high back rounded lax vowel, and the symbol for it is this uppercase U with the little extra symbols on the top. We typically spell this vowel with just letter U, with two O's like in stood or cook, or sometimes with OU like in would and should. This is a less common spelling. Letter U is the most common, but the most problematic is when it's spelled with two O's. So the letters OO usually say the oo tense vowel, like in food or room. And that's one of the error patterns that happens for this vowel. So not only does that happen because you probably have an oo vowel in your native language and you may not have the lax version, also because when you see two O's, typically you're thinking of this oo vowel, so that's one reason that happens. The spelling with letter U, sometimes the error will be that people will unround it and use more of an vowel, like in such or fun. So to make the vowel, you can feel the oo, take that oo from your native language with very pursed lips and high tongue, oo, and then the tongue relaxes, the jaw opens a little bit, the lips are still rounded but not as tightly pursed, and you get the sound. So I like to use two-word phrases to practice the sound. Let's do a few like that. Try should cook, push and pull, good book. So you should be able to see my lip shape and start to hear that contrast between the oo that's tense and the that's lax. Sometimes doing a tense word like soon followed by an unstressed word, should, or the man's name Luke that has the oo sound versus look can be helpful. You can get more contrast in my video for contrasting the oo and sounds, more help for developing this vowel and the other vowels of English in our Sounds of English course. Generally with the good book vowel, I would say just working on really hearing and being able to distinguish the sounds can be helpful. Knowing which of the words that are spelled with OO say the sound. There's only about 10 words you need to learn, and all of those will have the sound. Otherwise, you can count on letters OO saying oo. And then use words like push or should that help you get the right amount of lip rounding. Those tend to be a little easier for a lot of people. Or finding an anchor word with the vowel where you can hear it and say it correctly, and use that same word to help you with other words you find more difficult. So for example, if you find it's fairly easy to say the vowel in push, then you can use that to help you with other ones. Push the cook, push the book, or if should, would, or could comes naturally to you because of this spelling, because of that sound, you can use that to help with the ones that don't seem as easy for you. I often use an example of something like put your foot. So these don't look like they should be the same, but since they both contain the vowel, they're good to practice together. Put your foot. So you want to be able to get that lax sound. Thanks so much for practicing with me today, and you can get more help for all of the vowels of English in our playlist here on the channel and in our Sounds of English course.